Hello friends, my name is Gaurav. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to solve array related problems provided by Leetcode.com. If you haven't watched my old videos related to array, it's recommended to check those videos and the link is in the description. So let's start the video. Given a binary array nums, return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array. Input nums 110111, output is equal to 3. Explanation: the first two digits or the last three digits are consecutive ones. The maximum number of consecutive ones is 3. Okay, so basically we need to find out, return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array. In this case, we can see this is the maximum number of consecutive ones. So number of amount is 3. In the similar example, we can see the number of consecutive ones is maximum number is 2. Okay. So let's see how we are going to solve this. We are going to use C# and later on we are going to use C++ to solve all these problems. Okay, so let's find the solution. We need some variables like int max count is equal to 0, and we are going to return this max count in the end. And now we need one more other variable called current count. So find max consecutive ones is a function that takes an array of integers as input and return the maximum number of consecutive ones. So we initialize two variables. One is max count and second one is current count to keep the track of maximum consecutive one count and the current consecutive one count. Now we are going to use a for loop. Let's say int num in nums. So this for loop actually to iterate through each element in the array. So we will check here if num is equal to 1, then the current count plus plus. So if the current element is 1, increment the current consecutive count, right? Now what happens if we otherwise else? We will take max count is equal to math.max max count current count. So if the current element is 0, we will update the max count with the maximum of its current value and the current count. Then reset current count to 0. Yeah. After this loop, we are going to update the max count one more time to handle the case where the sequence ends with the consecutive ones. So we are going to write max count is equal to math.max max count with the current count, and then finally we return the max count as a result. So this could ensure that the correctly identify the maximum number of consecutive ones in the given binary array. Now let's run the code and see if we have any syntax error or if we have any error at all. We press the run code button. We have a compile error, syntax error for each expected. Okay, so this should be for each instead of for loop. We did the mistake. Let's run the code again. It's judging compiler error. The current count does not exist in the current context. So on line number 14, we might have some spelling mistake here. Oh, it's 3 hours here. Okay. Now let's run the code again. Okay, yeah, it's finished. And the code result is answer is 3, expected 3, and it seems working fine. So we have the solution of the find maximum consecutive ones in the given number of binary array. Now we saw how the problem is going to solve in C sharp. Now we are going to switch C++ and we will see what changes we require to solve the problem. We are going to change the language from C sharp to C++. And now we have a function. It's getting a vector here because in C++ we are using vector instead of list. So we will do the same. We will initialize two variables called max count and int current count. Now we use the for loop, in this case in C++ like this, and similarly we check if num is equal to 1, current count plus plus, else we are use the max count is equal to max count and current count, and make current count is equal to 0, and after the for loop we will write the same condition again. Max count is equal to max count and the current count, and then return the max count. So let's see if we run the code. It's pending, finished, and it's working fine. There's no error. The input working, the answer expected working fine. Yep, it's working fine. Cool. So this is how we solve in the C++. The output is here for find the max consecutive ones. If you have any other solution, please mention in the comment. I will check it out, and I hope you enjoy the video. See you in the next video.
If you enjoyed the video, please do like the video and share with your friends. For more interesting videos, please do subscribe the channel.